Right now, as you're watching this video, your body was actually built for a completely different life. For millions of years, no human ever woke up to an alarm. No one sat in traffic. No one got a message from their boss at midnight. So what did ancient humans actually do all day? The answer is probably far more unsettling than you'd guess. Because they worked less than you do. We don't have to guess. Because there are still people living that exact life. In northern Tanzania, on the shore of a lake, lives a small group of people called the Hadza. They don't farm. They don't raise livestock. They've never seen a grocery store. They live exactly the way every human did for 300,000 years, by hunting and gathering. So looking at the Hadza is basically like looking through a time machine. If we watch a single day of their life, we're watching a day in the life of our own ancestors. And that day is going to surprise you. Morning starts slow in a Hadza camp. No alarm, no shift, no to-do list. People sit around the fire, talk, laugh, and describe the dreams they had the night before. One anthropologist measured a Hadza day hour by hour. The result, the average adult worked about 2.5 hours a day. 2.5 hours. That's the entire time spent finding, carrying, and preparing food, barely longer than your lunch break. Everything else belonged to them. Resting, talking, playing with the kids, doing absolutely nothing. So, how did they survive on so little work? The first thing that probably comes to mind is hunting. Men grabbing spears, taking down massive animals. But the reality is very different. Hadza men coat their arrows with poison made from a desert plant. They track patiently for hours at a time. And most days they come back empty-handed. Studies show a single hunter landing a big kill can take, on average, days. So meat isn't a reliable food source for the camp. It's a game of chance. If the whole camp depended on the men's hunt, they'd go hungry most days. So the real question is, who actually feeds the camp? The answer, women. Every morning, women head out from camp with digging sticks. They dig up tubers, roots, fruit, and honey. And when they come home in the evening, they're carrying the bulk of the camp's calories. Meat is a feast, sure. Everyone loves it, everyone celebrates it. But what actually keeps people alive is the food women gather, quietly and reliably, every single day. The real heroes of the ancient world weren't the ones carrying spears. They were the ones digging the earth with a stick. And the most surprising part is still coming. Can you guess who works the hardest in camp? Not a young man. Not a strong hunter. Grandmothers. Older Hadza women gather more food for longer hours than anyone else. Scientists call this the grandmother hypothesis. There may be a reason human women live for decades after their reproductive years end to feed their grandchildren. Maybe the reason you exist today is a grandmother who worked tirelessly thousands of years ago. And what about the kids? No daycare, no homework, no adult hovering over them all day. Hadza children play and learn on their own in mixed age groups. And what they're learning isn't a toy. An 8-year-old can pick up a small bough and go hunt birds on their own. No one teaches them a lesson. They just watch, try, fail, and try again. Growing up wasn't a separate school. Growing up happened inside real life. Now here's the strangest part. The Hadza have no police, no prison, no boss, no written law. So how do they keep order? With one very simple rule: sharing. When a hunter kills a big animal, that meat isn't his. It belongs to the camp. No one can hoard too much power or too many possessions. If someone gets too full of themselves, everyone mocks them for it. And if you don't like a leader, there's exactly one thing you need to do. Get up and walk to another camp. Anthropologist Marshall Solins called this the original affluent society. They were rich, not because they had a lot, but because they needed so little. Then something changed. We invented agriculture. We turned land into property with an owner. We invented bosses. We invented bills. We invented working for time that was never ours to begin with. In return, we gained real things: vaccines, refrigerators, longer lives, more children who survive. That trade was real. And for the most part, it was worth it. But don't forget this: you are still a hunter-gatherer. Your body is still waiting for that life. That conversation around the fire, that rest, that freedom. We didn't quit hunting. We just stopped doing it.